spiritual radio. This is AchieveRadio.com. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/AchieveRadio.
Hi, I'm Anne Marie, and thank you very much for listening. If you are listening now, that's cool. If you are listening later on an archive, that's great too. I believe that today's show is hopefully going to satisfy a lot of people by looking at their gifts and talents. When I do an angel message reading, what I do is look at what were your God-given gifts that you came on this earth with on your mission in this, for your mission. And maybe it directed you towards the very business or the very things that you're interested in now. Or maybe you got off kilter and you kind of got distracted. But either way, I'll take questions, or we will discuss things that are relevant to angels today. The number to call in for a reading is 602-666-6027. And you can also watch the show live by going to Achieve TV, which is on the top tab of the Achieve Radio show page. So let's start today by looking at just kind of how do you know that you are tuning in to your angels? Well, there's a huge difference between your intuitive, which is, I believe, the inner voice of your angels, and your intellect, which I believe is run by ego. A lot of times, in order to be able to do a reading with you and connecting my angels with your angels, I have to be able to kind of take myself out of the picture. And there are people that don't like the word, but I call it numbing out. And numbing out is when you have to kind of numb out your own emotions, and then you can be able to give a reading for yourself or for someone else without getting your own inner chatter involved. Otherwise, it can be, especially for people that are just starting out reading, it can be a little confusing when you're getting information that is not relevant to your own life. Now, I'm going to start out by doing a small hypnotherapy, which will be here to be able to kind of cleanse myself as well as put you in the mood for getting an angel message reading. And remember, you don't have to give me any private information. All you have to do is give me your first name, or if that's too personal, give me a fake name. You know what? Either way, this is a reading with no BS, and I'm going to be honest with you about what I see, while at the same time staying compassionate. And that means using soft words to give very tough information. Now, let's look at the first topic we have, and it says, how do you know? How do you know? Raising your vibration to connect with your angels. It's important to remember that energy from your and vibration are all about what it is to experience your angels. And you do this with all of your senses. Some people smell, they have an aroma, some people feel, and some people, they just get that overwhelming sense of being one with their angels. So let's say that it has to do with the concept of vibration. Vibration is what you feel for the special kind of music you love. Vibration is all around you in the crowd that you're in. And if you're empathic, you're probably picking up vibration in your neighbors and in your home life and with your family. And you have to be very careful. And I am just as guilty about this. I love the paranormal. But I have to remember that all those wonderful paranormal shows that I watch are also kind of putting me wide open to the energy that is negative as well as positive. So when you love the paranormal, and I feel that I can enjoy spirits, I can enjoy energy, I can enjoy the concept of angels all as much together in one. And that may sound hypocritical to some, but it's all about energy. It's all about vibration. And if you have one that has passed over onto the other side, whatever comes through is vibration. You're picking up the energy that, I say, they left a message for you. I believe that when we pass on and when those last seconds of our earth existence are here, we leave messages for the ones we love. And I believe that a good medium is like an operator, relaying the message between your passed on loved one and you. In the same sense, I communicate about angels. When I lay 5 angel cards down, putting myself, as I will be doing soon, into the state of what I call the angel dimension or the angel frequency, what I'm doing is allowing my angels to come to me in a state of peace and light. So let's start with that, a very small and very easy to remember meditation, hypnotherapy, whatever you want to call it. I'd like you, if you would, to close your eyes and to imagine that a beautiful light is coming down from above, filled with angel energy, into the top of your head and swirling around your heart. And you can see it, feel it, and it becomes reality. Now, if you will, send that same beautiful light and emanate it up and down your body, relaxing you, soothing you, and healing any part of your body or someone you love's body that may be going through stress or illness. And you can send that energy out to the world. Send that energy of healing to a mother or father or friend. And as you reside into this beautiful angel frequency, remember that you can come here anytime that you want. And before you do an angel message reading, put yourself into the light of the angels. Calm yourself. Relax yourself so that your inner chatter will not get involved, but only the messages from your angels. And with that, I would like to show you how to do an angel message reading. My cards are very, very old and very faded. I know that you see readers probably on YouTube's with stunningly beautiful new cards, but my angel cards are like an old friend. I don't get rid of them. I don't replace them with something more shiny. They begin to be filled with my energy, and the accuracy of my readings is much more accurate when I use my old friends. And this is how faded and worn they are. So, what you do when you do an angel message reading, and I'm going to shuffle my cards. I'm going to keep myself in the state of the angel frequency, calming myself, relaxing myself. And I can go through the cards as many times as I want. Now for myself, I lay 5 cards down so that when you get a reading with me, you also will get 5 blessings and gifts. So, the first thing that comes up as my gift for today is receptivity. Now, receptivity on this faded card indicates that I'm open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve and hopefully that you deserve. The second thing that I pull up as my gift comes up, intuition. And it says, my intuition guides me to the people, the places, and the jobs that I enjoy. See how faded those cards are. My old friend. I'm double whammied because I also got another one that says intuition. So that too came up as another one. So I guess that's kind of like being a double Scorpio. I'm double intuition today. And it says, my 4th card is that I'm very go with the flow, which means that I believe that if I relax and I go with the flow, that what is meant to happen in my life will do so without me trying to control it. It's kind of like when you're looking for love, you never find it. It hits you like a semi-truck when you least expect it. And the last one that I have as my gifts and blessings is gratitude. Like Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in the Achieve neighborhood, and I am very grateful and appreciate my little house here on Achieve Radio. We've got, so far, 2 callers. We've got Renee from Pennsylvania. We've got Michael from New Jersey. And remember, guys, you can inquick a question by going to achievetv.com, and there's a little board there, and you can type in your question. Okay, let's start with Renee because she was here first. Hello, Renee. How are you today?
Oh, Anne-Marie, you sound very perky.
I sound very perky? Well, thank you.
Yes, you do. I'd like an angel reading to see what's coming up. I think plans are changing again as of today, so I'll see what they're talking about for me.
All right. Well, an angel message reading is about your gifts and blessings. It's not about projecting into the future. But I can look
okay.
I can look. Do you want me to give you an angel message reading, or do you want me to look at something else?
Which do you think would be better? This was in my health. I'm trying something, but I might go switching, so maybe the angels want to tell me my gifts. I don't know. What you pick up from the angels, they'll tell you.
All right. So, say your first name.
Renee.
Thank you. And then say
You're
it
welcome.
one more time.
Renee.
Okay. Renee, these are your gifts and blessings right now. It says that you too are intuitive. It says that you just have to pay attention to your inner voice and realize that it will direct you for health reasons to the right people that you need. The next thing that comes up is it says flow. So it says you're very relaxing and soothing to the people around you, and riches will flow into your life in many ways and many directions just by your gift of flow. It also says one of the things that is very, it says you're authentic. You practice what you preach. Every day you try to do something to reach your desired goals or your desired, promises to people. You don't let your word slide. You stand by your word for people. The next gift says you are incredibly trusting, and people love that about you. They trust you. They see that you are somebody that they feel can heal them. And I am truly wondering, Renee, sometimes in order to heal ourselves, we have to be able to heal others. You give to the angels and they give back to you. I always say angels help those who help others. So I believe that if you wish to be healed, maybe once a day, you just have to reach out to somebody and give them a kind word or give them something that you feel that they need, whether it's at a senior citizen home or whether it's community work, doing something that raises your frequency and vibration so that the healing for you comes in as a reward for the healing for others. The next thing I see, again, is that you have an amazing attitude. And it says that you will attract success and positive people into your life. And the feeling is that you are going to do that this year. But I truly feel that maybe what I'm just suggesting is angels are funny. They're always looking to reward us for what we do for others. So it seems to me that you would maybe hasten your own healing, your own blessings by doing something for others every day. And that's what I feel. But what is it that your question is specifically? And I'll answer it very quickly.
Oh, okay, because I do that every day. I just did it a couple times today already.
Good.
Let's see. I'm putting out of nowhere, like things could come to me. Maybe the people that took me off the plate for work, maybe they'll change it because I'm going to try something, and that I just found out about today.
Okay. The something. We're reading on the something. Is that what we're looking
something
at?
It's just something. It's my health, because if I have my health, I can work anywhere and do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just about, except fix things.
So what is the question specifically?
I want to move on. My birthday's coming up next month, and I wanted to make it really good. I don't want to be like this. I want to be able to take care of myself to a much better degree.
So the question is, how long will it take before you can do that?
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean, time frames are always approximate, right? And you always have free will.
Right.
But if I look at an approximate time of when you will start to feel better, and it says, I'm going to say autumn. It says September you should start feeling amazing again. But my feeling is right now are you going through some depression?
But depression doesn't count for me. That doesn't count because I've went through that all my life. But when I get, it's just a healing, because I can shed it like animals shed it, like a snake sheds its skin. It doesn't faze me like it does everybody else.
That's good.
I don't let it get in my way.
Well, what I'm looking at, and please remember, you always have free will to do any amazing thing for your health you want. But it says on your own, September, the cooler weather looks as if it's going to have an amazing result on your health. And it says by then, whatever you're doing, all of it seems to be falling in place. The dominoes are falling in place. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right, because I won't be able to get what I need probably till the very beginning of August.
Okay.
I'm just using what I have.
And I am not a BS reader, so that's what I saw.
You read correctly, because I know I'm going to feel better next month because I'm on the right direction. I'm going in the right direction. And I do feel that you're correct on that now, because I thought it was something else I was taking, and then I was thinking, well, one day I feel better and then I don't. So I don't think it's this, and now I know I'm going in the right direction. And I'm going to learn a lot more about this.
Good. And I feel the passion in you, and I'd say, go for it, girl. Okay?
You go for it, too, because you have a lot of passion, and you have a lot of beauty and blessings in you also.
Thank you, baby girl. Appreciate it. Bye, Renee.
Appreciate you, too. Have a great weekend coming up. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Will. Yes. All right. We have somebody else in the room. We have Michael from New Jersey. Oh, Michael.
Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you?
Doing good, hon. What's up?
Yeah, I'm liking this angel stuff. Let's see. I've been very blessed recently. I keep on getting affirmations from the universe, like in stark realization to what I'm thinking or saying or interacting with. It just gets reverberated back. And I've been so creative recently, so I'd like to thank the angels and find out what's in store.
All right. I'm going to start out by giving you an angel message reading, and then I can answer that quickly. Okay? The next question. Okay. So say your name.
Michael.
Okay. And then say it again.
Michael.
Thank you. So, Michael, here's what comes up on your angel gifts that you were born with for your mission on this earth. The first thing, everybody's coming up this. I think I'm bringing very intuitive people, because it says you rock with intuition. It says your intuition guides you and to the right people and places. So it's a gift that you were naturally born with. The other thing it says is that faith comes up. And it says that you have faith that you can manifest just about anything you want in your life if you desire it enough. You just have to have faith that your angels, and it says, and you just said that you feel like it's reverberating and you're getting back what you need. The third thing that comes up as a gift and blessing is you're very believable. And I think that also that when you like someone or something enough, it's just like investing in the stock market of intuitive blessings. Because I feel that you know instinctively from your intuition, which is a gift of yours, what works and what doesn't. And I think that when you invest in something, it gives you tenfold back. And I believe that that's also a gift of yours. The other thing that comes through is courage. So you're not the cowardly lion. And it says that you definitely have the courage to be able to, oh, there we go. It says you don't fear if people reject you. You don't let yourself think about it. You just go marching forward and you just say, to hell with you guys. I am enjoying life, and if I'm enjoying life, then everybody else will enjoy me too. And the last thing that comes up is you're basically a pretty patient guy. It says that that's a gift of yours. You're patient, you're persistent, you're disciplined in pursuing your goals. So my feeling is between your natural gift of intuition, your faith that what you believe in you can manifest towards you, you're believable, people love your energy and believe in you. You're very courageous. You're not afraid to do the things that other people are paranoid about. And you're also very patient. You will, if you want something bad enough, you can wait to get it. If you can, that's just what comes through. So those are your blessings and gifts today, Michael.
Wow. Excellent. Yeah, I can attest to all those. They're definitely influencing and impacting my life all the time, and it's growing in volume and significance, which is great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Was there a quick question?
Yeah. So I have this multimedia project, and it's going to we're self-funding, and I'm going to be able to uncork it towards probably the beginning of the fourth quarter, and I was wondering how what you see.
Can we give this project a name?
Boast, B-O-A-S-T, Boast.
B-O-A-S-T, Boast.
Boast.
So when I look at the energy of what comes through on the launch of this project, what comes through says. It says at first it's a little slow, and then watch it explode into more impactful energy and intensity. And I'm in the September mode, I guess, today, because that's what comes through. As it says, by September, it is doing great. It says that boast is something that takes people away, if not you, others, from regrets of the past, allows you and others, to walk away from old disappointments. It's about It's about making the victim or making the person that had to settle for less stand up for themselves. It shows it's not about being soft, sloppy, and romantic. It's about being balanced, being one, and it's about huge energy and intensity, and that's what comes through.
That's great. That's great. Does
that sound right?
Yeah, that's how every day is for me to a degree. Every day seems to be better than the last, and happier and healthier.
Awesome.
And I appreciate everything that Achieve Radio and you and the Carolyn Dean and Ion have provided, and it's so great.
Well, thank you, and we love people like you with high energy and happy voices.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Have a great weekend. Thanks.
Thanks, Michael. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, we have Tricia. Hey, Tricia, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Did I just talk
I just
to
love
you?
You did.
Okay. All right, Tricia.
Okay.
I'm going to start out with an angel message reading, and then you can answer a quick question, okay? You can ask them. Okay. So, Tricia, say your first name.
Tarisha.
Oh, Tarisha. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And again.
Tarisha.
Thank you. And then one more time.
Tarisha.
Thank you. It's funny, when I ask people to say their name 3 times, there will be some that say it with exactly the same inflection each time. There'll be others that go high, then low, then questioning, and you were steady the same the whole time. All right. Here's your gifts and blessings, girl. We're laying 5 down, and ooh. Okay. The first blessing that comes up is trust. And it says you set your intention, you trust your abilities, that you can, will, and demand to improve the circumstances in your life. The second blessing and gift that comes up is good fortune, which says that the universe provides you and your family with prospects for good fortune in the future, especially in 2018. The next one is empowerment. Your blessing and gift to recognize and appreciate all that inspires you to feel powerful and wise and to take your bitch pill when you need to. The fourth gift, you're very receptive. You're very warm. You have a beautiful heart and mind, and I believe that you receive the blessings that you deserve with an open attitude. You don't ask questions, you just go for it. And this one is awesome. It says, you were born to be magnetic. You attract and magnetize to you all that you need to get what you want. So you'd be a great used car dealer.
Well,
or anything else. So what's your question?
Well, how fitting everything you just said, because the question that I'm asking is that I have a business that is in the beginning stages and is really growing and becoming right before my very eyes. And I just had a business connection that I thought was just an unattainable relationship to have just dropped into my lap today. And this person reached out and asked Yes. And this person reached out today inquiring about my business, and I am curious as to what impact this person is potentially bringing to the table. Yeah, what impact is this person potentially bringing to the table? And I know that I just asked for the other day for helpful people. I almost forgot that I can ask for helpful people. And then this person just shows up, and who's incredibly influential. And that's my question, is what impact can this person have on the business?
And could I have initials or first name, please?
I'll give her initials because her name is so polarizing, but it's JM.
JM. So what impact will JM have on you, on your business, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fast and impulsive connections. Less work on your part and more ease. A grounded base, something that feels almost family or home-like. This goes right along with your empowered blessing, because it says that because it's going to go fast, and because it's going to go very quickly, and because it seems to happen without you even having to try that hard, it feels very, it just feels like it's meant to be. And it gives you a home base. It makes you feel like you're in the right place at the right time. It's a base. It's a home base where you can connect and put your roots in. It will empower you. And it also says it will also lead to other new beginnings.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So for the most part, I'm going to say that what it will basically do is give you a strong rooted foundation with more success and more happening with less effort on your part. Not to say that you should stop working, but I'm just saying that it seems to happen very, I always believe that the things that are meant to be never take that much hard work. They just kind of fall into place. And that's what, just like this person. Yeah. So that's what comes through. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, hon.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So that was basically what an angel message reading was. You go into your meditative trance or meditative meditation, and you relax, and you pull what I say. You can pull one card, you can pull 4 cards, you can pull 5 cards. But the main thing is that each card, picture, whatever that you have, you don't need just an angel deck. What you need is a deck of cards. And I have friends that read Jesus cards. I have Jesus cards. In fact, at my studio, I often end a reading with Jesus reading. But the thing is, that's a proverb from a Bible, and not everybody understands the Bible. But it's if you look at the card, and try to feel its energy and feel what it's trying to say to you. And if you're giving a reading, you will do the same thing for the person that is reaching out to you. And that's an angel message reading. It's very soothing. It's very, very it's very upper frequency. It's very positive. Now, being a no BS reader, I do like to be able to read on other things that sometimes are not so pleasant, but that doesn't bother me. And that's what I do at Best Psychics Directory and at Keen. I often find that it's far better for my sense of ethical nature to give someone the truth of what I see, as long as it's in a soft way and isn't naturally. It's sometimes it's going to upset, but I always try to give hope. How do you give hope? You give an angel message reading after that. You end your reading and then you say, and here's an angel message reading, and give the 3 gifts that will help that person to resolve their happiness and have an excellent year. And that brings it to a whole nother level. They aren't walking away feeling depressed because you were honest. You lifted it with a vibration with an angel message reading. Okay, Jan from LA says, may I have an angel message reading? Sure. You sure can, Jan. And because you're not here to say your name, I'm reading it. And you know, guys, when you want a reading from me, if you say, you know, I kind of like the way she reads, I think I'd like to give it a try and go a little more in depth, you would just contact me at my website, which is thecallingoflight.com. And on the top browser, I have all the prices of my readings. 15 minutes is $30, half an hour is $60. You can get an email reading and just type 4 questions out and I'll answer them. No personal information needed. And now we're going to look at Jan. Jan, here's what comes through as your blessings and gifts. And I'm laying 5 gifts down. The first thing that comes up, Jan says that you're very flowing. You accept what comes into your life in whatever way and from whatever direction, and you do so gratefully. The second gift and blessing is that people trust you. And I think that your greatest joy and intention is to be able to trust that others trust in you, and that they will, and that I think you're a little bit of a healer, or that you are, I don't want to call you a fixer, but a nurturer, and that there seems to be something about you that is almost nurse-like. You're somebody that fits in well into a healing mode. The third gift I see is gratitude. And it says you're grateful and appreciate everything that everybody does for you and the blessings in life each day. The fourth gift, you are impactful on people. You have an ability to walk as if you have $1 million. And you try your best to hold your head up and to look as if you are happy in this world. And that's a good thing. You influence people, because obviously there's nothing more depressing than going to work, or even in a family reunion or friendship party circle, and then see everybody with negative faces. You are the influence that has the happy attitude, and you affect people in that way. The last thing I see is you're very intuitive. So as I said, everyone today has come up with intuition. And I think that's a good thing, because that means that everybody that was here today that I had the blessing to read for, all of you are just as intuitive as I am. And all you need to do is just believe that. Kind of shut off your analytical mind and pay attention to your sense of feeling excited. Now I'm going to play a real quick little, I love this. It's from one of my favorite guys. His name is Bashar. And I just want to show you what he says about being in a higher vibration and, listening to your sense of the path of the highest intention. Here we go. There's this one.
This is my first experience with you here.
Oh, this is my first experience with you. Congratulations.
Thank you. So I have a mundane question.
There are no mundane questions.
Oh, great. That's good to know.
Thank you. Is it important to you?
Yes, it is.
Why would you consider it mundane, then?
Because I felt like everyone else was asking questions that pertain to...
Oh, big cosmic issues.
Yes, and I
The daily questions of physical life are just as spiritual as any other question. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
Equality to all.
Yes.
If it is important to you, it is not mundane.
Thank you.
All right. What is your question?
My question is, I'm in a work environment where I want to know what my purpose there is and how soon can I get unstuck to create the life that I really want, that I prefer.
Right. The way we usually go about exploring this issue is to ask you a question, and certainly not a mundane one at all. The question we ask is, are you doing what excites you the most in life or not?
No.
Thank you for your honesty. The next question is, when will you choose to do what excites you the most in life? Bigger question.
I wanted to choose it yesterday, but...
And you didn't because? What belief systems are holding you back?
Fear.
Of?
Fear of...
Yes. Fear of what?
Choosing something and that not really being what really brings me joy.
So you're saying that if you choose something that excites you, you might actually be choosing something that doesn't excite you.
Well, my challenge is choosing something that excites me, because it may excite me.
Why is that a challenge? It's easy to do.
Yes, okay.
Do you believe that? Obviously not.
No.
All right. May I explain it to you in a way that will allow it to seem easier?
Yes, please.
Why, thank you. The idea that has been, in a sense, perpetrated throughout much of your New Age consciousness of following your bliss and acting on your excitement usually doesn't come with a clear explanation of why or how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The idea simply is to understand it first and foremost in a very simplified manner, as follows. When we talk about the idea of acting on your joy, your highest excitement at any given moment, we don't necessarily mean that it has to be a life-spanning career, a gigantic project, an all-consuming endeavor. We literally mean act on whatever is at any given moment out of all the choices you have available to you, many of which may seem mundane. Just act at any given moment on the one that contains the highest amount of excitement out of all the choices you have the ability to take action on. Period. That's it. It's that simple. Excitement is a thread. It leads to all other excitement. So if you are simply sitting around going, oh, I don't know what excites me, just look at what your options are. Just list your options at that moment. If the only options are go shopping, take a walk on the beach, call a friend, just for an example, just pick the one that's most exciting and act on it to the best of your ability, taking it as far as you can till you can take it no further. When you come to the next crossroad, look at the options available to you then. Pick the one that's most exciting, you have the greatest degree of ability to take action on, and take action on it. When you come to the next crossroad, do the same thing. When you come to the next crossroad, do the same thing. The excitement that you follow will automatically draw you into a series of synchronistic events that will constantly accelerate and expand your ability to experience excitement, and constantly accelerate and increase your ability to experience that your excitement will actually be capable of supporting you in your life if you keep moving in that way. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Now, the question is, do you believe it? Because the idea is that when we, first of all, offer the idea that all you have to do at any given moment is simply choose out of the relatively normal options available to you. If you can't think of any all-encompassing excitement, if you just choose the most exciting option out of whatever is available to you and act on it, when we offer that suggestion up, very often the first thing that comes out of the human mind is, but that's not connected to this, or how can that support me? I don't understand. You don't have to understand. That's the beauty of it. The idea is that your physical mind is not designed, never was, and never will be designed to understand how things will happen. It is not designed to understand or comprehend how something that you act on that excites you will bring you the thing you need somewhere down the line. So you don't have to think about how that's going to happen. All you have to do is act on it knowing that it will. Because the human mind is only designed to experience how things are happening. That's it. The human mind is only designed, the physical mind is only designed to understand the physical experience.
Okay, so really easy, right? So the main thing that is saying is, out of all the New Age lingo and all the New Age crap that we sometimes put so much emphasis on and even pay thousands of dollars for a lot of times, really it comes down to what excites you, what makes you passionate. If that is what you feel out of choices that are in front of you. For instance, the caller that said that she had someone out of the blue come to her today, and just Michael, who says everything is coming his way and he's manifesting and it's exciting. And we read for, just looking at people that feel that they're in an exciting time, and I can feel the passion in them today. There's a lot of passion. Okay, let's go quick for Susan, and she wants to know how I see work going for her. They're talking about adding more responsibility, but without more pay. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Okay. So Susan, if I look at how what is it that you can expect? Susan, I think that you're going to be the person that breaks the mold here. The first thing I see is you making a lot of money. So they may not make money, but I feel that you will. That's a little guy with a little bank load of money. The next thing that comes up is a possible job increase. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, which stands for excellence in job, more money, promotion, and the next thing I get is connections, more new friends and connections. So my sense is that maybe they are going to give more work to other people, but I think somewhere along the way you're going to get a proposal that may offer you a little higher job with a little more money. But remember, nothing happens without at least putting out the interest. So put out feelers there, put out interest, manifest it, get excited, get passionate. I believe that you can get this into the next level, and they'll pay you more money, because I believe you'll make more money with something that's going to change your department or change what you're doing. So that's what I see. That's our show today, and I want to thank everybody that came in. I do want to go real quick into one thing about on the 6 ways angels are working for you. I believe I can get through it. And the ways it says that, well, I'm eating crow here. The article ended up being a biblical scripture. But I think that mainly my information is 6 ways angels can help you. Listen to your inner voice. Do what excites you. Pay attention to feelings of your inner dialogue, almost as if a voice is guiding you to things that are positive and friends that you need to reach out. Inner voice, your inner voice, not the voice of ego, not the critic voice. Pay attention to the positive voice. Don't ever forget prayer. Prayer and meditation. Lifting your hands out to the universe. Ask for what you want. All right, honey. Thanks. Bye.
Psychic radio, holistic radio, spiritual radio. This is AchieveRadio.com. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/AchieveRadio.
Hi, I'm Anne Marie Odell at Achieve